Man, Austin's really. What's up? I was about to say it, dude. Oh my god. He, he, I can't believe he lost back-to-back games of Charlotte and then got smoked again. Hey guys, teammate Gooch just got following me to Penn State. What's up, nerd? I think I'm already live. Cool. Yeah. Mm.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's
Fred.
battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. This one will be fair caught. So Minnesota's offense making their way on the field today.
I'm assuming you guys are streaming. I'm going to put them on.
Today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for
You don't do a game, Fred?
I
Oh, that's what you already said you did.
It's one of our favorite games to call each year, and when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Yeah.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Alright.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Handoff here from the shotgun. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on a 3rd down conversion.
Oh.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really...
Yeah, that's like Ricky finding out yesterday that I'm going on vacation because, you know, I kind of told her. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, wait, hold up. You didn't know I'm going on vacation next week? She's like, no, when was this approved? I'm like, before I came here. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, Crystal knew? She's like, Crystal's not. She's like, what do you mean Crystal knew? I'm like, we talked about this. Because I'm like, we talked about you guys going on your away team. Oh. I would be gone Sunday, Monday, then you guys leave Tuesday, and I'll be back on Tuesday.
Running out of time in the pocket.
I think she just kind of forgot.
His legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Part of me thinks she forgot, and then the other part thinks to me that maybe she wasn't there for that conversation.
Big throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. The Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And the Golden Gophers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The shotgun handoff here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That was me, but yeah.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're all
And then maybe Georgia.
no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Yep.
We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Yeah, the big Y.
Here on 3rd down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again.
Where'd you go, you shankopotamus?
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial.
I thought he was a player under Chip.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Returner trying to create good field position. And the return will be brought down.
Just type in college football team with block K in Google. You'll find it.
They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Yep.
Movement here from the tight end.
Yep. Can't wait to play him in week 3 instead of week 10.
He pulls it in for a big gain. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Offense in hurry-up mode.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Quick throw by the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, they were really a 5-star. I really want to fucking Bama.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's...
I'm sure my prestige went down as soon as I got there, because that's the way it typically works.
Sit down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense going with the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here.
Yeah, the Nevada game got moved to that year. It was going to be a year or two earlier.
Set up at the 37.
I showed that to Jenna, because who we're playing for non-conference the next few years, she's like, yeah, we're definitely getting season tickets after this year.
It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Yeah.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to
So
bring him down.
she's waiting for single game tickets to go out so she can just buy them for Texas game. And then next year it's the conference schedule is really favorable.
National championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Damn.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
I threw a pick.
It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
when you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal.
We're just gonna fight over the 20-yard line, I guess. I threw a pick on the 20-yard line. And then Michigan gets the ball. Michigan gets the ball at the 20-yard line. They throw a pick, but it's a touchback. So now I'm back on the 20-yard line again.
The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. The Golden Gophers will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust the quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Ski you up. Ski you up. Ski you up.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I'll change my coach's name. I'm not going to be at Paul Bunyan anymore.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays.
Yeah, he gets up to speed quick.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the
Oh, brother.
And the Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Will he score here?
Damn, Fred, my quarterback has made one of the most insane runs of his life. Just to come up a yard short. So did I. He was getting run down. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get him. It's Braxton Miller. Jesus Christ.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run.
That dude had a cannon. Just fast. Alright, quarterback. You really just not gonna get it in there? Just not gonna stick it in there?
For the first down, but hey man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hold up. It's Saquon's not the only player on that cover, just so we're clear.
By this Michigan offense, and when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. This one is broken up.
I think it's the first time a rookie's made the.
This quarterback
Is he the first one to ever make? Is he the first rookie to ever make a Madden cover?
The last time they had the ball,
Yeah. Show that man some respect. For all the wrong reasons.
Catches a break on this tip ball. If this one won't.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will line up to
Ooh.
it away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field.
Yeah, whatever.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40.
God damn.
After another big game.
I could have had a long distance phone call in that pocket.
Stop the quarterback run today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak.
I almost posted back up to throw it, and then I changed my mind and still got a first down.
From the shotgun.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Catch made on the out route. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
God damn it.
It's the senior getting home with the sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris,
all right.
It's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
All right.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup the mission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
Oh my God.
The shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Strong game by this quarterback. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about it out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 20.
I was watching them too. I'm like, man, give me the duck. Give me the duck. Give me the duck. I want puddles.
To regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offense, man, I do not want to see the game finish. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around.
Fine.
That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout.
That's fine.
Strategy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch.
Sounds good to me.
Closer to the marker. The Wolverines will come to the
I know Vandals when you come back into the FBS.
throw it on 2nd down. That ball snagged.
Yeah.
Completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to come up with and make a catch.
Let's fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
I'll be honest, this Michigan quarterback is throwing more completions than my guys on his own.
They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense is coming after him. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The Golden Gophers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense tackles him in what should be...
Damn, I didn't get it there in time. Fuck. I should have just taken the field goal.
That's a wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the 2nd half.
All right.
Turner choosing to field this one. Tackled up to 14.
Yeah, I should be.
Very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. He's going to hand this off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
He moves the ball out to the 15.
Man,
So yeah, they're definitely the 2014 Dallas Cowboys. Quite literally.
Same tailback, another carry.
Yeah.
The Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off.
Yeah, I saw that. It was nice. And then you threw one.
So it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The back's got it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I know
Oh,
this
yeah.
defense worked very hard
That's
at
right.
halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll hand it off.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. That last carry,
Maybe. I'm trying to think. My team was at least somewhat
Shotgun, it's a handoff.
good to go.
Fighting him off. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Critical.
No, but this roster had a bunch of 2 and 3 stars to start.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
how impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
All right.
And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. And with 3 quarters in the books and a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far.
Michigan has negative 40 rushing yards
So one final quarter to
going into the fourth quarter.
a lot to turn this game around, but
Yeah, they can't get any running.
in college football. The shotgun.
I looked down just in time for you to see catch it and the camera turn.
What an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Let him make those
The
mistakes.
senior able to make the stop.
Michigan's getting injury timeouts, bunch of bullshit.
Two on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Only gets a couple.
Another injury timeout.
4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play.
They had 3 injury timeouts on this drive.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
Almost all 3 back to back to back. It was one injury play and then injury.
Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They'll be forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch made over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Second down after that.
Oh, he went on a route.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
All of this pressure and size are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have a thick 6. Oh, it's a thick 6. It's a thick 6.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Yeah, it's a thick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play.
Thick 6, baby.
Dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Damn.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Finally, good for them. They come
Typically.
up with a big play like this. Let's face it.
In a virtual world, yeah.
For these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20.
What's the flag?
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Fred, I can't wait to get a gadget player in Penn State.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being able to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
No.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just...
Fred, you still on my stream? Hold on. Wait till you see the stats. Right there. Right there. Right there. Just right there. Yeah, they don't do too well. just negative 40 rushing yards. Hey, they beat Appalachian State though. My backups are in now. That's hilarious.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
for the check down on a for 2-yard gain, and you're gonna kick a field goal. I hope I block it. Damn, I didn't block it. If they would have kicked the 3, then when for an onside kick, Fred, I probably would have just started laughing. Not laughing as loud as my dude that just went full Superman. My defensive player Brian got juked out so bad he got turned around. So when I hit dive, he dove the wrong way. It was pretty, not gonna lie. I should use that as my thumbnail on all my games when I'm playing as Minnesota. Can't say he didn't try, because he tried. Alright, I got the first down. Alright, I forgot, we're running the clock out. Ugh. Michigan has a player named Yeast. And he plays for Michigan, so it's an automatic yeast infection.
He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead.
Michigan's quarterbacks had 2 fumbles and 3 picks, one a thick 6.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage.
If Austin was good,
time to throw, they've been able to run really whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Run it up the middle, but stuff.
I mean, we can look at my wide receiver core, my starting wide receivers. So Austin Kansas will say that I have better receivers than he does, because I can tell you for a fact I do not. Look at that, 88 speed, 91 speed. Barry doesn't start. I don't know why. He's my third, but he doesn't start. 93, 80, 79 speed, and then my freshmen are 99, which are redshirted, so I'm never going to play with them. And 96.
This offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally a nice play for no gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Yeah, you said something like that made us John Ross on defense.
Pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to
He's the John Ross on defense.
Held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
He just runs.
And the Golden Gophers move into the red zone.
If I would have got the Alabama job, totally would have changed my guy's name to fucking Forrest Gump.
The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets
Hey, Fred, I want to thank Michigan for just coming out here to kick a field goal and saying I had head out. They just come out here to kick a field goal and leave.
How they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
Cool.
That is going to wrap it up. We Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nice. I really hope I get my coordinator from Wisconsin. Yeah, no, from Minnesota to follow me to Penn State because he was up there. He was leaving too. Wait, Timmy Gooch, Fred, I offered him, come on, buddy, you can do it. Come with me. Come with me. Take Austin's coordinator with me to a second school would be hilarious. Please follow me, Timmy Gooch. Please follow me, Mr. Gooch. It's the battle of the off-red colors, higher staff. Please, Gooch. Oh, he didn't come. Damn. That makes me sad. Yeah. I might just take this guy. He doesn't have elite recruiter though, but he's level 50. Who's your O coordinator? Austin's back. Dude, there's some just great names here right now. Max Peters. This guy was a head coach, but he doesn't have any. Wow. Uh, yeah, man. I got a choice here, Fred. I got a pipeline for South Georgia, Mississippi, East Texas, and South Florida. The South Georgia and Mississippi are both level 50. And then the East Texas is 44, and Colin Stanzi, the other one, is a 41. But two of them are DCs, and I need an OC, and one's a head coach, and one's an OC. Nice. He's set for success. I'm gonna look at my pipelines. So I got East Texas, Central Florida. I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna find the pictures of that Penn State's pipelines. Yeah, I'll play it tonight because if I don't play it tonight, I won't be able to probably play it until late tomorrow. All right. See ya. Don't want to be this coach. Play the Cotton Bowl. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna fucking roll this team. It's not that good. No, Mississippi State, who I'm playing. Your stream off, Brian, because you're done playing basically. Oh no, we're the home team. We're not wearing. We're on this one. Yeah.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads.
Or I just take an L this game.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Yeah, because I'm leaving anyways.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line.
That's why you guys, because if I have to play user versus user game, I likely have to lose anyways.
The first up today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting.
I wish there was a way you guys could play the game without me being against my team without me being present, but no.
When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer, and this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Yeah. Well, no, just simulate. You just get to play it, and just won't be present to play it. You just play against the AI.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option,
cowbells on AT&T Stadium.
Pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing.
Got space, looking to score. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. The Golden Gophers line it up with first and goal.
No, yeah, he got open so late. I'm like, all right, I'll just wait for him to finish the end of that route.
Offense off to a great start. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right.
I wonder how negative yards gets averaged into your team, because you can't times a negative.
Right through that A-gap. Really,
and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit.
Unless they just take away 40 yards from another team, like this minus 40 yards from a team, and make Michigan a 0.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's fault. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. The ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
2 times I threw a pass. Both times, they both get stopped at the 1-yard line.
Setting up to stuff the run here. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And now the running backs got it again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Austin, when do you start your new job?
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout.
Damn it.
Picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the offense gifted with great starting.
Yeah, that guy wasn't as open this time, Brian. He got. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I called that same play. I'm like, alright. Let's see if I can fool him twice. He got towards the end of his route, and somebody started backpedaling. I'm like, I threw a pick. And they just one-played scored me. So, CFB State's back in this game.
And then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
Should be a year where I have to play Missouri, Michigan, Mississippi State, any other block-in teams, just so I can say I'm the greatest block-in of all time.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Fred, calm down, Fred. I threw a pick.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball.
My audio is not in this broadcast.
Does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna see if you can hear me then. Fred, if you can hear me through the chat or the stream audio, let me know.
There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. When they go for it, so we'll line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense.
Okay, so Fred can only hear me. Okay. I just muted you guys from the stream.
That's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight.
Get him. Smear the dude.
They can do to help him out. Otherwise,
can't say the Q word because it's Pride Month.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And he pulls in the catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here
What
at 26.
world is going on
I
right
love
now?
how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The completion sets up a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Literally only blitzed or had 3 people blitz, so I got an extra DB. And we give up a touchdown. And it's a tie game.
All tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
You guys are playing a stifling defense.
A long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Whee! Nope.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play.
Nope.
On the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna jump you bit. Nope, nope. I got CTE from doing that.
It's Furtado.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Important second down play coming up. Bringing pressure.
God damn, guys, two of you standing there watching me get sacked.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive
Oh
line
boy,
is not
oh
going
boy,
to give
oh
the
boy, oh boy,
quarterback time
oh
to
boy.
throw.
I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I'm in danger.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough.
So that corner comes screaming at me.
Oh, man, this is a
Yep,
tough play
he
for
was
the
coming.
defense.
I just checked the blitz.
Right where they want him on third down.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
They
boy.
don't account for the quarterback and his ability to
Thank God this guy's got some speed.
picks up the first down to keep this drive.
He's 91 speed.
And that's a solid gain
Oh.
for the defense able to bring him down. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Just big gaping hole right here.
Now, and they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And the Golden Gophers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, second down and goal.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic...
Man, this game flipped script real quick again.
Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do.
Up 14, tie game. Up 14, now it's going to be a tie game, right?
And the first now from the 25. Going to throw now on first down. Pass falls.
Enjoy the free 5 yards.
Defense may have jumped.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Man, imagine a team getting a 1st and 5 on a penalty, lose 2 yards, and then gain 3. And they get the first down. I should have just kept my damn mouth shut.
Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Short gain there.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Tight end goes in motion. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up.
Get him. God damn it, guys.
Gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them...
I was going to say,
what? If that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The Golden Gophers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Tight end makes the grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I really wish my players would stop tackling them for forward every time.
In this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Damn it. Almost picked that off.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Tackle no gain for tackle of the game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
There we go.
Got him for a sack. A big.
Well, they're gonna go for it? Holy shit.
Leaders of this defense.
Alright.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Pick it! Oh, let's go!
Ball, but it's intercepted.
Oh, and then I flipped the wrong button.
Who's got it?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good job of coming up with that interception.
Oh my god. I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. I went to hit L2 and I hit R1 at the same time. So I can juke. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, Jesus, that would have been bad.
Last time, now they're looking to respond to this lead. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a big...
Try to get it. I should have ran out of bounds and I didn't. That's me on me.
To stop the run in the RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And he's brought down, but they went back.
Mississippi State, like, stealing my signs or something because they had all my plays and it's really irritating me. It's severely irritating me.
Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Freaking quarterback's gonna run for his freaking life back here.
And he gets out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer.
Forcing to put a freaking spy on me here in a minute.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That
Damn.
time the defensive line
Constantly gonna keep rolling out.
freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the
Also, what are you playing?
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. You've gotta be...
Got a lane for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Man, that's another
Oh my God.
for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. Or they go for a third or fourth later today.
Brian, did you see that play? All right, I'm going to replay. Wait till you see how much my offensive line just gave up on me. Yeah. I was like, oh God. Luckily I'm fast. Because Jesus Christ. I was like, all right. Yeah. God damn.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14.
Oh.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his time and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They've got him to sack for the defense. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Great. I'm going from a fucking Goldie the Gopher mascot to a fucking tube sock. And a dirty tube sock at that. Oh well. At least we have a freaking insane stadium atmosphere.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down.
I'll take the ball back.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first. And on fourth down, the punter sends it.
I'm going from a Power 5 school to another Power 5 school.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the back now goes in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, actually,
all right, well, I didn't do anything.
The catch, the defense all over in that time. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket.
God damn.
Downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect?
He just shot at least.
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting.
And he's going to stretch.
Great throw, quarterback. Man. Whew. Greatest throw all day.
Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things.
Oh my God. This was just so I could waste time. Okay, I'll take the 3 points, I guess.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half.
That was not what I was expecting. And then I saw him get open. I'm like, okie dokie.
Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Catch it and bring it out. Catch it and bring it out. Catch it and bring it out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always
going to turn on cheap clock now.
to be a part of.
I gotta leave, but I got 30 minutes.
These two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
You know, it'd be really fun for the new football game, but they won't do it, is customizing your stadium atmosphere. Like, so, like, you get to choose, like, you know, all the songs they have in-game for, like, third down, play, like, Mo Bamba or something. Or For Whom the Bells Toll by Metallica. That'd be a good one, too.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field, looking to build on this lead on this possession, and has settled for 3 last time out. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
The longest run by my running back today. It's only, he has 5 rushes for 3 yards. And that was an 8-yard rush.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Nope,
Stop
I ain't
behind
going
the
anywhere.
line for a loss of 1. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
Go, 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 go forward. Go forward. Fuck!
Stops him just short of that first down marker. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt.
I missed. Ooh, no I didn't. I barely made it.
This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points,
That went 5 plays. Yeah, 5 plays for 21 yards.
Kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I'm not gonna lie though, if Mississippi State had a better offense, they would be beating me right now because their defense is just good.
3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
I know at 41 points, I know. Or I scored 41.
That game makes it 2nd and medium.
But if they had if they had more weapons on offense, this game would not be the. But if you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Breaks into the clear. It's
I just rizzed them up.
No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Yeah, just dabbed them up a little bit.
Work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still
Anyways,
competing. You can tell
yeah,
some adjustments in
I pulled away, but
back into this game.
hunted a couple times and kicked a lot of field goals. And I have a defensive touchdown.
Returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage.
Yeah.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Oh, do I even make the threshold? Nope, I'm only up by 20. I can't chew clock anymore.
The shotgun running play call.
I'm gonna turn that off.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss.
I had the threshold until that happened.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab, breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away.
Oh, I bombed this ball. There, stop. Don't bounce, damn.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. The Mississippi State offense.
I've punted 4 times this game, I think.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Short loss of the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play down.
Oh, big tip.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up.
I'm gonna get a flag on that. It's tipped.
I thought he had his hands on it. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Oh, pick that off. Damn it.
Chance to pick that one off. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Snuff that play out immediately.
On to kick now for the 5th time today. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Breaking free at the
Oh, well, here's my running back.
Oh, and he breaks
Move, ref. Goddamn.
Touchdown, Minnesota. And the route is on.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping.
Didn't have this. I didn't expect a 47-yard run in the first play, but yeah, here we are.
So easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
All right, chew the clock again.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the runner takes off to his right. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
I wonder if I toggle autopilot, Brian, if it'll let me be a user versus a CPU game.
Off the play fake on first down.
Get him. What are you doing? Oh my god. Hit him. He fumbled it. Get it. Yes.
Defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it with a big turnover.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third.
I swear to God.
Final quarter coming up next.
Injury timeout with 1 second left. Are you kidding me?
And the ball is handed off out of the
Bunch of
shotgun.
assholes.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And it's Minnesota in front here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? Let's find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line. A loss.
Tripped over my offensive lineman.
Here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg.
Jesus Christ, that one's even closer than the last one I made. Almost missed that one too.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out.
How many points my kicker kicks he made? Player stats. Kicking. He's 3 for 3. 50 is the long. 6 for 6 on extra points.
The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. The pocket breaking down.
Recognize that way too late.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
And again.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. An explosive play, moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Oh, I just moved my linebacker just out of the way.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator,
I used the linebacker there. Gosh darn it.
See how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good.
Yeah. No.
They're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Honestly, might just get a first down and then take 3 knees and get another field goal just because I can.
3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line.
My starting running back has 13 rushes for 35 yards. My other running back had busted 1 big long run. Oh, you're just wide open, chilling there.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
All right, they're not calling.
Well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score.
Sure.
They're just out there.
They're not going to call timeout, so I'm just going to take these.
Up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
All right, Brian.
This is what you hope for. Have a chance to just
The winner between you and Fred will play my computer. Or Simmet. One of the two.
One more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this,
well, good one.
to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I will say the points don't reflect how this game went. I guess Mississippi State was tougher than they looked at first. Their defense was actually good. I actually had to really sit and I mean my quarterback was the reason why we won that game. I had 140 rushing yards. Yeah. So, yeah. Their defense was good. A lot of my trick plays I couldn't use. Like none of them basically. I got one. I got one where the wide receiver was open and got him down to the 1, and then after that I did it again through a pick. But